Hello everyone, my name is Kamaria Rogers. I am a junior in high school, and this is my literacy moment slash story. I grew up in what would be considered a low income neighborhood, and I went to an elementary school in that neighborhood called Ronald McNair. In fifth grade, before fifth grade, I transferred to a school that was in, I guess you could say like a middle or high income neighborhood called Studio Williams. It was a talented and gifted school. So I was surrounded by more white people compared to my other school because my other school was in a low income community neighborhood, meaning that there was more black people in that school than it is in um in my middle school. Well, middle school slash elementary school. Um, but being in the middle school surrounded this, and this might sound racist, a little bit racist, but being in that middle school surrounded by mostly white people compared to my race was influenced the way that I talked a little bit because I talk. My mom would describe it as me talking proper English compared to like her. She thinks that she talks ghetto or improper English when that's not even true because all English is proper, in my opinion. Because people have like different people have different ways they speak English. So yeah, and sometimes I get made fun of by my cousins because I talk white or I don't sound black to like my compared to my other peers. Because now that I'm going to like a high school that's mostly surrounded by black people, my mom my mom's definition of the high school is urban. Her like urban meaning as in like it's full of like black people, Hispanic people that talk ghetto or improper, which is a little bit true. They do talk that way, but I don't understand how people would label me talking proper English as me talking white because proper English isn't talking a certain way isn't because talking English a certain way shouldn't be seen as you talking a color. It's based on racial stereotypes that black people should are being seen as uneducated because they talk African American vernacular English because they say things a different way. For example, like the things that we say in AV will always or sometimes mean the same thing as regular English, but then stay with me. But then like on TikTok or like social media platforms, you'll see white people using AAV as and claiming it as TikTok slang, and I'm a little confused. I'm like, excuse me, because black people have been using AAV for the longest, like Riz, gang, bro. Well, not bro. I can't think of like more. I can't think of like more like AAV examples of on top of my head. But I do know one like major example of like people saying that black like having a black accent, like Iggy Azalea. I think she's white or Hispanic. I'm not sure, but she raps and whatnot, and she puts on. People claim that she puts on a black accent because she sounds black. I don't understand how you can sound a color, but I mean you can hear it in her voice. Cause like if you really think about it, black people do sound a certain way. Like you not to sound racist or anything, but like you know when you're talking to a black person and when you're not talking to a black person. And she has that exact accent. And then when I've noticed in some examples like of when like you're some people say that when you're talking to white gay people, they use a normally a black accent again. I'm not sure, like, they're like, you know, girl, like girl period, or like eight down, you know, that's normally like AAV, because it means like, you know, you did your big one. And that's another thing of like AAV. People use AAV everywhere, and I don't understand how people think it's improper because everyone uses it. It's I wouldn't say that it's like a universal language, but like, I mean, in the sense that you can say that AAV is kind of a universal language because many people use AAV without realizing that they use AAV. Thank you for watching my literacy moment and me talking about how I realized that me talking a certain way really doesn't shouldn't affect how I talk to people on a daily basis, because everybody talks a certain way, and I should be comfortable with the way that I talk because I talk normally. People use AV all the time. People use proper English whenever they want to, so I should feel free to talk how I want to. So thank you for watching and have a great day.